Now the next task of Elizabeth is the squats. It's very mandatory for the wrestler to do this sort of exercise. Definitely he is weighing excruciating task he is performing, very stern task he is performing, the excruciating task he is performing, and he is becoming hefty, the Herculean, after this sort of exercise. He is basically modulating his blood circulation after this sort of exercise. Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Raza Bhatt is a renowned wrestler of Lahore, and his concussion is continue with the weight of almost 280 kg. He is dragging this weight, and he is basically becoming the hefty. He is this one is basically very trying game which Mr. Raza Bhatt is doing. It's a very stern job, stringent task, excruciating job which Mr. Raza Bhatt is performing in this arena. It's not a puerile game. It's not a puerile game to do this sort of exercise. This one is very toiling exercise. He's becoming hefty after doing this exercise, and he will become the Herculean. Well done. Keep it up. Continue. I appreciate you. I applaud you. Now this one is next task of Raza Bhatt is the push-up and the squats together. He's basically measuring the blood circulation, and he's becoming a hefty after this sort of doing exercise. Very trying exercise Mr. Raza Bhatt is doing. Well done. Now push-up exercise has commenced from Raza Bhatt. You see this man basically victimized from the dengue virus. The dengue virus basically blazed him, and the onslaught of dengue virus continued almost 3 weeks. He remained hospitalized, and his platelets level came down. You see, that was basically thrombocytopenia. After that, and he recovered, and he has once again commenced his exercise, and he's doing the push-ups. Now 120 kg iron rod around his neck, and he is doing push-ups with this 120 kg iron rod. He is basically innovating himself. Well done. I applaud you. I appreciate you. Well done. Keep it up. Now exercise with 64 kg dumbbells. He is basically innovating himself. He is becoming the hefty, the Herculean after this sort of excruciating exercise. Next task which Raza Bhatt is performing is lifting his arm on the strings. Definitely he is basically becoming hefty. Very excruciating task, the stringent task which Raza Bhatt is performing. He is becoming the Herculean after doing this sort of stern task. Well done. Mr. Raza Bhatt is very hefty man, Herculean man. He is lifting the 2 person on his shoulders. It's very stern task, the toiling task which Raza Bhatt is performing. I appreciate you, I applaud you of this excruciating task you are performing. Well done. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. The Mr. Raza Bhatt remained hospitalized almost 3 weeks. He was basically suffered from the dengue virus, and the onslaught of the dengue virus continued, and dengue virus basically blazed him. After 3 weeks, the Mr. Raza Bhatt has started the stern exercise. He is basically digging the mud from the indigenous arena with this axe. It's very trying game, the hard task which Mr. Raza Bhatt is performing. I appreciate you, I applaud you. After that, the blazing of dengue virus, you have started once again very stringent exercise.